am headed off on the Hospitalis route. I left the albergue in Samblismo a little after 7:30, and it's looking like an okay day. You know, it's a little cloudy, but I see patches of blue sky, and I think it's gonna clear up just in time after the climb to get up for the good views. Even if it doesn't clear up, I mean, this is still a much nicer day than when I walked this route in 2015. Then it was just, we had our raincoats on, totally foggy, totally clouded, no views. So I am very excited to walk today. All right, this is the last fountain before climbing up into the mountains. It's about 2 kilometers past Samblismo. Rounded the corner and I saw these two. Hi guys. So you just decided to block my way? What should we do? Are you gonna go up there with your friends? Just gonna stand there and make me wait? Okay, so I think we're walking together. Got some new walking companions on the way to Santiago. I remember when I was walking last time, you could see these posts with the arrows and nothing else. It was just totally foggy. And I remember I would see a tree ahead, and then eventually I'd see the rock with the yellow arrow, and that would kind of guide the way. It wasn't dangerous, but it was definitely a little bit tricky to find the way in all of that fog. These views are incredible. Did not know they were here. It's just outstanding. All right, I think I made it to the top. Oh, this has got to be the top. With the Camino marker and all that stuff. And it's about 9:30, so it took a little under 2 hours to get up here. And it has been a beautiful day. It is pretty cloudy up here now, so I don't know, to kind of walk along this ridge for a while how the views are going to be, but the clouds are moving and they might move out. But it's just stunning. Oh, the Hospitalis route, you know, I think unless the weather is really, really bad, this is a must-do on the Camino Primitivo. More, that's good.
My socks
Yeah?
are still wet.
to the top of Hospitalis, hung out and had a break for a while, and now begins the very rocky and at times quite steep descent. So pretty important to go careful on this bit. So as I've been walking down, I noticed there's this little side trail, not on those white stones, but over here, and it is a lot easier to walk down this trail compared to when I was here 6 years ago and was on that rocky craziness. This is much better. Still steep, still got to be careful, but quite a bit easier.
Like a bit of space to think about what nursing could look like.
Como los dibujos animados, los pelos. No, echando agua. Wow.
Okay, it is after 5 o'clock. I don't know what time it is, 5:15, 5:20. I am headed toward La Mesa, which is probably at least another 3 or 4 kilometers away. And I feel like this is a different sort of Camino, or I'm doing this Camino in a different sort of way. So I walked to Hospitalis today. I've only walked about 22 kilometers. So the fact that it's like after 5 p.m. and I started at like 7:30, it's crazy that I've only done 22, but so Hospitalis was beautiful, and you know, I walked a little bit slower because I was kind of like in sight of a man from Slovakia named Rudolph, and he's such a kind man, and it was just really nice to kind of, I guess get to experience Hospitalis together. So I was walking a little slower and taking more breaks, and then we were all at a break point, and an American young woman came up, Kelsey from Colorado, and I'd heard about her, so some of the hospitaleras at the albergues I've stayed in have said, oh, there's another American, she's, you know, like a day ahead of you. So she walked a different route today, and we met at a break point, and then I walked with her for quite a while, a couple hours today. Her pace was slower than mine. She had some tendinitis, so she's taking it slow. But I don't know, I just kind of felt like, yeah, it's okay to walk with her for a little bit. But it was really nice. And then we stopped for a break. You know, we ran into a few pilgrims we knew. We just stopped for a break back in Berdusero. So that's a common stopping point after the Hospitalis route. But I'm going further on to La Mesa, and a few others are as well. But in any case, we stopped there for a break, and I wanted a cold beer, and others got the menu de Peregrino, so people were eating, and it just kind of turned into a really long break. I just kind of was hanging out there, and it was so great. It was like classic Camino. Just several other pilgrims kept arriving who I've met in these last few days, and in many cases who I hadn't seen in a couple days or hadn't seen, you know, for 3 days. And it was just so nice, you know, for everyone to kind of gather and to just kind of spend time with people that I've met along the way so far. So anyway, it is now late in the day, at least for me, to still be walking and to have to arrive. But I figure, you know, I'll get in probably around 6, a little earlier, take my shower, wash my clothes, have dinner. Hopefully there's food there. I think there's a restaurant there. A few pilgrims that I've met are going to be staying there. So yeah, this was a really, really good Camino day. So feeling pretty good. And look, the sky is totally blue. This is like the most blue sky I've seen since I've been here. I'm not feeling chilly or cold, which is really nice for a change. So good Camino day. Hi. Hola.